Nobody expected this. When World Cup 2026 began, the entire football world was focused on the usual giants. Spain, France, Argentina, England, Portugal, Brazil. Those were the teams dominating every prediction. Those were the teams fans believed would fight for the trophy. But while everyone was watching the favorites, one nation quietly started building something special. Norway. A team that many expected to leave the tournament early is now standing among the best teams left in the world. And after eliminating Brazil, they are no longer just a surprise. They are a genuine threat. Think about how far they've come. In the round of 32, Norway defeated Ivory Coast. That result raised a few eyebrows. People started paying attention. But most fans still believed their run would end in the next round. Then came the match against Brazil. Five-time world champions. One of the most talented squads in the tournament. A team filled with stars. And Norway beat them. Not in a lucky penalty shootout. Not through a single fluke moment. They beat Brazil by playing with discipline, confidence, and belief. That was the moment the football world realized this story was becoming something much bigger. The biggest reason? Erling Haaland. For years, fans wondered whether Haaland could dominate a major international tournament the same way he dominates club football. Now he finally has his chance. Every defender knows what he's capable of. Every coach builds a plan to stop him. Yet he keeps finding ways to make the difference. Against Brazil, his movement created problems all game. His presence forced defenders deeper. And when the decisive moment arrived, Norway were ready. But this Norway team is about more than just Haaland. That's what makes them so dangerous. What has shocked the football world is how organized they have become. Against Brazil, they didn't panic. They didn't try to outplay them with possession. They stayed compact. They defended as a unit. They closed the spaces between the lines. And when Brazil committed numbers forward, Norway attacked with purpose. It was a performance built on intelligence, not just talent. And that is often the formula for a deep World Cup run. Now comes their biggest challenge yet. Quarterfinal showdown. Norway versus England. The next obstacle. If Norway win, they reach the semi-final. The dream. A place in the World Cup final. England have more depth. More experience. More world-class players. On paper, England should be favourites. But football isn't played on paper. And Norway have already proven that. The key battle will be simple. Can England stop Haaland? If he gets space, even for a second, he can change the entire match. England's defenders know that. They will try to deny him service. They will try to keep him isolated. But Haaland only needs one moment. One cross. One through ball. One mistake. And suddenly the game changes. And here's what makes this quarterfinal fascinating. Norway have nothing to lose. England have everything to lose. The pressure is on England. Fans expect them to win. The media expects them to win. Anything less than a semi-final would be seen as a failure. For Norway, simply reaching this stage has already exceeded expectations. That freedom can be incredibly powerful. We've seen it in previous World Cups. Underdog teams often become dangerous when they stop fearing the occasion. And Norway no longer look afraid. If they beat England, this tournament changes completely. Suddenly, Norway become one of the final four teams left in the world. Suddenly, the dream of a World Cup final becomes realistic. And suddenly, Haaland becomes the face of the tournament. Imagine the story. A nation that few people considered a contender. A striker trying to prove himself on the biggest international stage. A team that already eliminated Brazil. And now potentially standing 2 wins away from the World Cup trophy. But can the surprise continue? History tells us that Cinderella stories eventually face a moment where belief alone is not enough. Norway must survive England's pressure. They must defend set pieces. They must avoid mistakes in midfield. And they must take their chances. Because against teams like England, opportunities are limited. Waste 2 or 3 good chances, and the game can disappear quickly. Still, there are reasons for Norway to believe. They have already beaten Brazil. They have one of the best strikers in the world. They are defending with confidence. And their momentum keeps growing with every match. A month ago, nobody saw this coming. Now Norway are one of the most dangerous teams left in the competition. And if they eliminate England today, this World Cup will have its biggest Cinderella story yet. So we want to hear from you. Is Norway the biggest surprise team of World Cup 2026? And can they actually eliminate England? Comment your prediction below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more World Cup 2026 stories, football documentaries, and tactical analysis. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next video.